Hello, today in class we will solve problems using the rules for multiplying rational numbers. Yet in the last lesson we have already solved problems where we multiplied numbers with different or the same signs. But today I want to suggest solving problems with exponents. Example 1 is minus 11 squared. In order to find the value of the number minus 11 to the second degree, we will recall the definition of the degree of a number. To do this, we need to multiply minus 11 by negative 11 twice. Minus 11 multiplied by minus 11. According to the rule for multiplying two negative numbers, the result is a positive number. Always check the sign first. This will prevent mistakes. The answer is positive. Now, let's do 11 times 11. That's 121. The result is plus 121. Yet we don't write the plus before the number. So I'll write as 121. And now, the next case, minus 11 squared. What takes place here? Pay attention that the exponent, equal to 2, indicates that we will multiply the number 11 by itself 2 times. And the minus sign, we write it down. Minus 11 multiplied by 11. What am I referring to? The exponent of 2 means that I need to multiply the number 11 by itself 2 times. And I write the minus sign. The notation of minus 11 to the second power shows that I multiply minus 11 by minus 11. This is the difference in this notation and of course in the result. We multiply 11 times 11. This gives us 121. But we are multiplying one negative and one positive. Thus, we obtain negative 121. Next example. Minus 1/2 to the third power. The exponent of a fraction 3 shows that I need to multiply this number by itself 3 times. Let's multiply. Minus 1 second times minus 1 second times minus 1 second equals. By the rules of multiplying fractions, I will multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. But first I will find out if the result is positive or negative. To multiply these numbers, I will multiply minus by minus. Let's write negative times negative. As a result, the result will be a positive sign. Now I will multiply this plus sign to the sign minus. So I end up with a negative number. Now I multiply the numerators 1 by 1 and by 1. That's 1. And 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. In the end, I have negative 1/8. When you work on problems with various numbers and signs, we first consider the sign of the product and then we write it down. But I want to draw your attention to the following. We notice 3 minuses, an odd number of times. Thus, we end up with a minus. If we find 2 minuses or 4 signs, minus signs, then the result is a positive number. In summary, we can say if there is an odd count of negative numbers in the product, then the result will show a minus sign. If we have an even count of minus signs, then we will get a positive number. Now let's tackle the next example. I will multiply negative 1 by negative 2 and multiply by 3. Then by negative 4 and then by negative 5. As a result, what sign will I obtain? Let's find out how many negative numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That makes 4 negative numbers. This is an even total. So the answer will be positive. Now let's calculate. Multiply 1 by 2, then by 3, 4, and 5. The result is 100. 20. But if, as a case, negative 1 times negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4 and then negative 5. Let's find the number of negative numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 negative numbers is an odd amount. The result will be a minus. 1 times 2 times 3, 4, and 5 will give 120. And the result for this example is negative 120. In the next lesson, we will solve the multiplication of rational numbers. That's all for today. Goodbye. See you again.